Meghan Markle isn't winning the British people over, and that couldn't have been more clear than when she opened her big mouth and started ranting while on her recent trip to Cardiff. At first, Princess Pushy, which is her nickname in the press, didn't realize Harry had overheard her huge snafu, throwing Princess Diana under the bus, which was caught on live TV. Later, Harry whispered in her ear, and that's when Princess Pussy shed some tears of rage. Since American actress Meghan Markle announced her engagement to Prince Harry, we have been watching a train wreck. Markle has dismissed royal protocol, trying to portray herself as a cutesy misfit who just doesn't know any better. The problem is, she is a 36-year-old divorcee, who does know better. There is no way she has not been schooled on the do's and don'ts of the royal family. Markle's huge problem is the liberal politics she spouts. We all know about her hatred of President Donald Trump. In May 2016, she appeared on Larry Wilmore's show and vowed, if Trump won, she would stay in Canada, where she was filming her TV show. Yes, of course, Trump is divisive. Think about just female voters alone. I think it was in 2012, the Republican Party lost the female vote by 12 points. That's a huge number, and with as misogynistic as Trump is and so vocal about it, that's a huge chunk of it. Markle said, maybe her politics could be laid to rest, put in the past now that she is joining the royal family, who are not allowed to take political positions, but she can't stop putting her foot in her mouth. The Telegraph reports, undertaking a long walkabout in Cardiff, to greet admirers who had waited hours in the cold for them. Markle was complimented by Jessica Phillips, 23, for her outspoken views on equality. Ms. Phillips said, she was so lovely. I said it was really lovely to have a feminist in the royal family. Gesturing to her fiancé, the former actress told her, he's a feminist too. Harry cringed and whispered in Princess Pushy's ear. Princess Diana's youngest son knew the point of Ms. Phillips' statement was obvious. Thank God for Meghan Markle. Finally, the stuffy backward royal family has a real feminist. Harry knew Meghan blew it. Gesturing to Harry, Meghan was admitting, oh, I'm not the only feminist. Harry is one too, as if they are the first in the royal family to view woman respectfully. This had Brits shaking their heads. What's more, depending on your definition of a feminist, Markle made a real fool of herself. Was Princess Diana not a woman who could be called a feminist? Making matters worse, Markle is joining the Windsor family. Harry comes from a long line of strong female heads of state who ruled in their own right. Queen Elizabeth I, Queen Victoria, and Harry's grandmother Queen Elizabeth II. Are these women not true feminists? Harry knows the response should have been, well, I'm no trailblazer. Harry's family has a long line of strong women who were true feminists. His mother was a real role model for girls. But that's the problem with Princess Pushy. Either she isn't doing her homework, or she's so delusional that she really believes she's the trailblazer feminist in the royal family, a family led by a woman, namely the Queen. Harry handled it as quietly as possible, whispering in her ear. Princess Pushy's face went from big grin to utter humiliation. She appeared to bat away some tears before quickly recovering like a professional actress. With that moment coming on the heels of her statements, it's pretty obvious Harry must have let her have it. Meghan is a liberal feminist, which should be kept to herself, and is a real problem for the royal family. The truth is, Meghan gets her politics from the Hollywood crowd, and she probably couldn't define real feminism. The other huge problem she had in Cardiff was she was acting like a C-list actress on the red carpet, signing autographs, which is a royal no-no, and posing for selfies. Talk show host Wendy Williams threw Meghan Markle under the bus last month, saying, Meghan came here to see Wendy, referring to her show, to find out what she can do here. She's been here, she continued, insinuating that Meghan wanted to see what Wendy could do for her and calling her out as a bit of a gold digger, looking for fame. The public also weighed in on the latest shenanigans over the feminist comments. Still the same social climbing, self-absorbed individual, with no respect for our traditions. Starting up her and Prince Harry agenda, with both being feminists. I doubt PH knows what it means. After the wedding she'll be preaching to us like Bono, wrote commenter Crawford 12 from Rye, United Kingdom. Another commenter said, Meghan is universally disliked, it seems. Nottingham booed her. Bustling Brixton couldn't produce a crowd, and the people of Wales were doing something more interesting, such as watching paint dry. Harry should be getting the message by now. We don't want her to be a part of the royal family, and, while we wish him happiness, it is as Henry Wales. Kindly deposit your title and privileges, Harry, and take her somewhere far from the UK. Ouch. The liberal media has been pushing megamania on the United Kingdom, and it's not working. Even Americans are aghast at her antics, and while no one wishes people ill will, it looks like this marriage is going to be a royal pain in the butt.